Alright guys, I am back. Sorry for the delay. Alright, so I guess how am I going to do that? I think I will probably go ahead and just go through the timer here. Alright, and then I will start from the XP grind. Yeah, I think that should work. Just so we can get some comparable times here. Alright, so from here on out, let's get the timer rolling. So I will grind to level 16 here, and then I will go back to Palo. And yeah, continue on with the game. Now I will not use the experience cookie because, you know, it doesn't make a difference of any kind. We are just testing raw experience data here. And I want to see how long this will take without the cookie.
Threats. We have earned a rest. Uh-oh. Got you covered. One down. Got you. Next. We won admirably. Let's take it out before it does more damage. Got you! Run! Got you! We should continue on our journey as planned. Allow me! Prepare! Menace! Defeat it quickly and move! On it! We should continue on our journey as planned. This will be faster if we fight together.
Know that if I reach the sleepy flowers at 1 hour, it's because I literally don't grind, but it might not be the best thing, we don't know yet. Yeah, that is fair enough. But which category are you actually running? Are you running hard glitchless, or what did you play when you reached the flowers at 1 hour? Why can't I switch to Reese here? This is just annoying. Oh, but just, oh, okay, so it's the same category, I see.
We overpowered the enemy. Dangerous.
Well, though I gotta admit, up until now I didn't grind per se as well, though I definitely fought battles along the way. So in case that you know, skip like every battle, yeah, that is of course faster. My god, those rabbits hurt. Didn't actually expect them to put up this much of a fight.
The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest.
Then again, I am of course being a bit reckless here. Everything considered.
Take this. Stronger than ever. On it. All of us together. Next. Next. Hurry, let's move. Menace. Defeat it quickly and move. One down. Don't run.
Never knew it is unwise to get in.
One down.
Every level we get here should make things easier down the line.
Stay true. Victory is easy with reliable. Allow me. Prepare.
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move. Come on. Stronger.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
Next.
The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest. Allow me.
All of us together.
Ventraliver, thank you for the follow. It is appreciated.
Come on. Get ready. Menace.
How's the Xperia testing going? Well, you are in luck because we just started. Now, just to get you up to speed, what I want to try to do here, like I just saved like before the timer started, so 7 minutes ago. The other 1.5 hours actually took me to get to this point in the game. So we just got the minor mallet and visited Dompery. So we are off to Ghost Hall at the moment. And what I want to do here is, I was level 11 when the timer started. And I want to test 3 routes from this point on. One is to grind to level 16 here in Rabbit Forest. And then continue through to Bill and Ben. And then take a final time there. After that, I will revert to this place here at level 11. But I will not grind here. I will go to Ghost Hall and grind to level 16 there before continuing on. You know, fighting Hasapete and then continuing on through Bill and Ben. And after that, I will make a 3rd attempt, also starting from here at level 11, and just rush through the game up to Bill and Ben and take another time there. So that will basically test 3 routes that we can take to, you know, grind. And I wanted to try and find out which one of these 3 is going to be the fastest. So yeah, I guess the proper testing stuff is just underway right here and now.
Victory is easy with reliable companions.
Stronger than you think.
admirably. Allow me. This is how it is done in Laurent.
For the third route, I'm assuming grinding in Laurent? No. I will just, you know, straight away make my way to Bill and Ben, no grinding whatsoever, and fight them at a level, I don't know, whatever I will be after fighting Hasapete and Zenoa. I think Crack Attack or Aftermath, one of the two I think it was, said that you would naturally reach level 18 after Bill and Ben if you don't grind at all. So that would of course be, you know, the optimal route, because you could just skip each and every battle up until this point. The question is if that would be indeed faster or not. And that is what I want to try and find out here. Because even if grinding isn't, you know, everybody's favorite thing to do, if it turns out to be the fastest route, I am all for it, to be honest, because I actually dread fighting all of those battles at level 11 or whatever it will be. Because I have heard tales of horror.
Victory is easy with reliable companions. On it.
Yeah, so basically what I want to find out in a nutshell is it worth to grind before Bill and Ben at all? Or should we just, you know, grit our teeth and rush through Laurent as fast as possible and then class change after Bill and Ben?
We have earned a rest. Allow me.
That is what my goal will be tonight to determine. Now, if my party would stop dying to these rabbits here, that would just be fantastic. And if you guys could just stop wasting all my items, that would be great as well.
We should work together to defeat this threat. We must continue to triumph.
Doing great at the moment. We should rest soon. Got you.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
This energy is amazing. I feel so
Dangerous. Got you. Stronger than you think.
On normal, the entire Laurent section up to Bill and Ben took me about 30 minutes with minimal fighting in Ghost Hall. Oh, wow. Okay. That is a lot of time. I want to say routing in some grinding before Bill and Ben will be better for time,
it is unwise to
but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, you know, that is exactly the point. We all have our assumptions at this point, but no data to base it on. So I thought, you know, why not take the time and try to give us a few data points here.
I can't get enough of this power.
So that we may get a clearer picture on the whole situation here. Because we've been talking about this for a few days now, I believe.
unwise to get in our way.
So I thought it would be well worth our time to finally get a clearer picture of the whole situation here.
Okay. We should on it.
All right, clear your way. Leave it to me. Got lucky.
Allow me.
Well, I'm actually starting to believe that I should probably stop in Laurent and buy some armor for my guys here. Because my god, are those rabbits eating me up.
Won't be defeated. Take down the enemy. Prepared. Don't run. get moving. You're gonna feel this one if we fight together. Cross cut. Take this.
Won't be defeated.
Out of my way before I break you. Get ready. Cross cut.
Well fought.
Take this. This will be faster if we fight together.
One down. Got luck.
Hostile entities. Be careful.
Uh-oh.
What hit me there?
Take this.
Allow me.
Got you.
We ain't gonna lose, no matter who we're...
This is how it is done in the wind. That was a brutal battle. Perhaps
Yeah,
we
being
should
on that
take
level, especially
precautions.
without class 2, caused me to get smeared by Bill and Ben quite a few times. Same with Ghost Ship, but I think my Ghost Ship segment was bad because of party combo went Hawk, Kevin, Charlotte. Oh, I see.
Feeling great at the moment. You should rest soon.
So, who did you take into the ghost fight then? Like the two boys, or...?
Use this.
Sorry, everyone.
Did you actually bring Charlotte for the... I mean, does she get Holy Saber by that point? I can't remember.
Got luck. On it. Need healing soon. Stronger than you think. One down.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Take down the enemy. Next. Got you.
Take this. Barely broke a sweat. Take it out before it does more damage.
Got you. Next.
We must continue to triumph. Allow me. Prepare.
Minute. Defeat it quickly and move. On it.
We should continue on our journey as planned.
Finally, nighttime.
Let's take it out before it does more damage.
Next. Uh-oh.
Allow
Are you serious? The game knows. The game knows. Also, apparently, do not switch to the character who was just defeated and is getting up again, because it will take you time to do so.
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move. Got you. What? Feel strength. This is strength. Menace. Defeat it quickly and move.
Allow me. This is how it is done in the wind.
Ah,
On it.
they hit him out of range.
Down.
need one more level on everyone.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
Next, run! Hurry, let's move!
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourselves.
One down! One down!
Bring him on. I can handle anything. We'll take it out before it does more
Run.
damage.
One down! One down!
We won admirably.
Come on. This will be faster if we fight together. Don't hold back. Cross cut. Next. That's the spirit.
Kicking off the weak!
Barely broke a sweat. That's the spirit.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
Get ready. Cross cut.
Well fought.
Alright, we are 22 minutes in at this point.
Need healing soon! Prepare!
Close to the end though.
We should continue on our journey as planned. This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
Got you! One down! Got you! Run! Good training. Kicking off the weak! One down!
Barely broke a sweat.
Okay,
Stronger than you think!
we should continue on our journey as... Allow me.
Get out of my way before I break
I
you.
will not hold back. Wind! Okay.
Come on.
Got lucky. Kicking off the weak! One down!
We were most fortunate.
All right. I'll clear your way. Leave it to me. Next.
That was a grueling battle. Perhaps we should take precautions. The wind.
That? Don't hold back. Cross cut.
I will. Allow me.
Get out of my way before I break you.
Prepare. Wind.
Why am I only hitting 2 of those guys?
Well fought.
Come on.
Elliot.
On it! Charge!
Wow, those are multiples, huh?
No time to celebrate. Let's get moving. This will be faster if we fight together.
One down!
Allow me. Okay.
Hurry, let's move!
Oh little more. And we are done here.
Watch out! Come on.
Allow me.
On it! Got you! One down!
We must have taken out all the enemies nearby.
We won admirably.
This will be faster if we fight together.
Okay.
One down! Feel strength!
All right.
This will be faster if we fight together.
Next!
Well fought.
I think one more round and everybody should be level 16, and we should actually have enough experience that I do not have to fight any more battles on our way up Heaven's Way.
Strength. I can make a difference.
Stronger than you think!
We overpowered the enemy. Allow me.
This will be faster if we fight together.
This is how it is done in the wind.
Are you serious?
Take this. Come on. I feel stronger.
All right. Everybody is level 16.
It is unwise to get in our way.
One down! Next! Got you!
That was hardly worth
Now
the
just the
trouble.
rest of the run has to go smoothly. Actually, let me just reset this statue here. Didn't the timer advance here? No, it did. Oh no. No, it's getting bad again. Ah!
Coming aboard?
Well, we do have quite a bit of money now, though. Nearly 10,000. But it took us nearly 27 minutes, or just about 27 minutes, to finish the grind here. That is a long ass time. Alright, let's quickly go and buy another weapon for
Good choice.
Reese here.
I had wanted this.
Come again.
And some armor. Because I do think we will need armor.
To browse. Oh, good choice. This is good quality.
Nice!
Oh, good choice.
This is useful.
Come again.
Alright, I'm feeling a little bit safer.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
Interesting though that it is day again.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Retreat!
So that probably means that I do have to spend another
No time.
dream read to make it tonight before we fight Horsey Pete.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Retreat! What? The wind statue is...
Oh no! Someone might be after Sylphid like Dom Perry feared! Hurry!
Alright, now I just have to remember how we can get through this dungeon here.
We have to get past it.
I don't think we can force our way through here. Looks like we gotta use our head to solve this.
On it.
This'll be faster if we fight together. Retreat!
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move.
Come on.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
Crosscut! Take this! Aw, it's just getting started.
Dangerous.
All right, I'll clear your way. Leave it
Now
to
I
me.
just saw that there should be a dream read down here.
I'll clear your way. Leave it to me.
Time for retreat.
Yeah, it is. So if you are short on dream reads, you can get one here.
Break you.
Good to know. That should make all the Kevin users happy. Now we do have to pull this switch because skipping this is not allowed glitchless.
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Don't hold back. Crosscut.
On it.
At least I don't think it is. Oh, there's still an enemy alive, huh?
Dirt in my eye from the wind.
Auberg, no, this is for Duran. Oh, it's actually better than what we can buy in PAL, so gotta take note of that we do not buy armor for him. Save the money.
All of us together.
Time for retreat.
Alright, let's quickly check up on our stuff here. See if we have indeed everything we need. and wand and all that stuff. Yeah. Right, strategy wise, you are allowed to use items again. Alright, let's quickly save the game at another spot, just because you can. And oh, should probably also check my items here. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. But we do want the Mulbear claws. And anything else? Yeah, this. And this. Alright, got it.
Let us work together to defeat
Just have to
the
get
enemy.
through here unscathed. Of course you don't. Oh well, it's just minor damage.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's use Dream Read. And then let's have a little chat. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
what?
Alright, my buff bots. Buff Kevin. Where's the claw? There's the claw.
Do this.
We have to hurry and save Sylphin.
Got it. We're coming, Sylphin.
Stronger than you think.
Allow me to not hold back. Win! No. Stay true. Allow me.
On it.
The wind.
Don't run.
Uh-oh.
Get you. Get you. Get you. Prepared.
Here goes. Come on.
Get you.
Alright. That fight was good enough, I think.
You okay?
Finally, we can reclaim my home from.
Alright,
those
everybody's level
invaders.
18,
Thank you all
as it
so
should
much
be.
For your aid. As Dom Perry suggested, we must utilize the Somnosis in the meadow.
So,
We're switching classes.
let's do some class changes here.
Try to switch your class.
Can you skip this? I don't think you can you? If I can help you, I killed Genova at 2 hours 6 minutes. Okay. So I would already be 10 minutes behind that at the moment.
Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class.
What am I doing here?
You want to wait? That's okay.
Ran already
Who is
switched
switching
classes.
Try to switch your class.
You'll do better next time, huh? Well, me too, I hope. But like I said, I'm mostly just winging at the moment. I haven't routed anything properly. I just wanted to get to here and then just see how long it takes to do either of the 3 experience routes I have planned out.
Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class.
I'm going to straight up tell you guys that I have never made it with Kevin this far. So I have no idea what to do and or pick with him, skill-wise. And I forgot to check beforehand. So I do believe strength and luck or something? Can somebody confirm or deny that? Let's have a quick look at our training points here. Yeah, and you need to get your sabers ASAP. And Reese needs to get yeah, this, and then more luck. Probably. Kevin. Oh, broken lines. Yeah. Broken lines. With broken lines and sure. You get, oh, you know what? Let's actually give that to Kevin. Sure. Make you. Oh fuck! I totally forgot to get provoke for him. Damn. What about that? That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, I don't care. Alright.
On it.
Let's get out of here.
Clear your way. Leave it to me.
Time for retreat.
Because I do believe that provoke would make quite the difference on Genova.
Together.
But we will have to do without it.
Defeat it quickly and move. Menace. Defeat it quickly and move. Take down the enemy. Retreat.
Oh, that's right, we have to head down. Ugh.
Get out of my way before
Look at me, wanting to go up all the way. And then probably wondering why nothing is happening.
Let us work together to defeat the
Let's actually go this way, because I think there's another couple of wishes down this way. There it is.
It is unwise to get in our way. Time for retreat.
Alright. Time for our assault on Laurent.
Now is our chance. Hostile insurgents will no longer be tolerated in Citadel Laurent. My father will not have died in vain. I will take back this kingdom.
Now I have to be a little bit careful here that I actually do the same things every time I come here. Oh, that's justified there.
Take down the enemy. No time.
So that we can properly compare the times here. And watch me immediately walk into a dead end there. So I get this chocolate. Get the other chocolate around the corner. And I get the candy.
Let's take it out before it does more damage.
No time.
We should work together to defeat this threat. Allow me. Prepare.
Come on. Next. Next.
The area is clear of threat.
On it.
Not sure if this cup is actually worth the trouble.
No! How did these monsters take over our beloved citadel? I cannot forgive Navarro for this atrocity. Time for retreat.
My turn.
Defenseless.
Retreat.
Who are you?
Weird. Reese, you okay?
What? Yes. I am fine. We should move on. We cannot delay.
Dangerous.
Time for retreat.
break you.
Oh, come on here.
No time.
Get out of my
Are
way
you
before I
serious?
break you.
Hostile entities! Be
Yeah,
careful!
this is the
Retreat.
right way.
Watch out.
You.
Let's just get
Because I definitely do want this weapon for Kevin here.
started.
As that is a proper upgrade just before our boss fight.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy! We cannot— we should work together to defeat this— Hostile entities! Be careful! Time for retreat!
That was lucky. Alright, quick item menu here. We definitely need the Poseidon claws. We got our Drake scales. Yeah, I think we are good to go. Right? Everybody as equipped as they can. Strategy. Other enemies. Other enemies. Other enemies. Use whatever you want. Alright. One more save. And we are good to go. Now begins the fun time.
Wind.
Actually, he.
Here!
Here it goes.
The water put out the flames. You've weakened it.
Ah, come on now.
Cut you down.
What?
Allow
What was that?
here!
Ugh. Oh, come on, guys. Why are you blocking me?
I will not fall! No! Weaken the enemy!
What is going on here? They're just blocking me all the time.
Here!
Is Kevin just so fat that he can't probably dodge that? Seriously. Stop it. Attack somebody else.
No! I will not—
Prepared. Run. Got you. Run. Next.
Alright, get rid of the door. Now begins the fun part.
Oh, they can feud. Oh, weird attack.
Are you serious? God damn. Dude. Alright, beat them. So, this whole ordeal took us about 58 minutes. 27 of which were spent grinding. So that was the grind in Rabbite Forest route. Okay. So let me just try and reset the timer here. If the add-on will let me do that. Yes, hello. No, that is all wrong. Alright. Back to Rabbite Forest we go. Let's see how long it will take this time. So, 1, 2, go. Of course, this time we actually have to go and get to Gust Hall first.
Retreat! Take down the enemy! No time! Take down the enemy! Retreat!
This'll be faster if we fight together.
Now I just have to remember that I do everything exactly the way that I did the last time. As to not falsify the data here.
Coming aboard?
But I guess a few seconds difference here and there won't kill us. Because if it's just, you know, in the margin of a second, the difference between the routes, that is. We should be fine, I guess? You know, because that would just prove that all 3 routes are indeed viable. Also guys, humor me for a second here. Now, during the... I do not want that.
Nice!
Oh, good choice.
I had wanted this.
Come again.
No.
Come again.
What was I starting to say here? Alright. The last route, when we just
Good choice.
This is
rush for Bill and Ben. In order to make the time even, would you guys consider going back to the Windstone to actually change our class as part of, you know, the route? Because when we just rush for Bill and Ben, we won't be able to change our class just right after or before Hasipede.
It is unwise. unwise to get in
I don't know if you
our
guys have any experience with what the other runners do at this point, if they just rush for Bill and Ben, if they actually go back to the Windstone in order to change their class, or if they continue on until they get to the Water Stone, that is.
Take it out before it does more damage.
Retreat!
You guys have any idea about that?
Get out of my way before I break you. Retreat!
In hard, you cannot fight Big Ben without class 2 almost. So you do think it is required to change classes first, huh? Grind is impossible to avoid. Well, that is what we are here to find out tonight, aren't we?
What? The wind statue is...
Oh no! Someone might be after Sylphid like Dom Perry feared! Hurry!
That is exactly what we are trying to determine here.
On it!
Can we avoid the grind? Or can we not?
This wind is a deterrent. We have to get past it.
I don't think we can force our way through here. Looks like we gotta use our heads to solve this. Take this!
Down! Run!
Okay,
Got you!
stay true.
Hurry!
Actually quickly check. Yeah, you are supposed to attack other enemies.
Come on. Get out of my way before I break.
Ah,
Crosscut!
want to hit both of them.
One down! Got you! Dirt in my eye from the wind!
Right, I don't think that I want to fight you. Let's just get on with it.
Allow me.
Dangerous!
Prepare. Wind! Ah!
On it! Next!
Victory is easy with reliable companions. It is unwise to get in our way.
Got you!
I grew up with the winds in these hills. Leave it to me.
No, 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 no. Ooh. It's super risky fighting Genova, Bill and Ben, Fluffy Ghost, and then Super Golem or Bill and Ben 2 class 1. Maybe the only thing we could try is beating Bill and Ben 1, then evolve, but it's again risky. Yeah, that is like exactly why I ask you guys, because I also believe that, you know, fighting all of that while still in class 1 is just insane.
Dangerous! Stronger than you
Like, it may be possible, but it would be so stressful and hard, and you would do so little damage later on that I don't think it would be a reasonable time save to skip changing to class 2 at the Windstone, like you do in the original.
Stay true.
Because I do believe in the original you only change classes
Enemy.
at the Waterstone, right?
take down the enemy! Prepared! Next!
Crosscut.
Oh, come on.
Allow me.
Run! Hurry, let's move!
It is unwise to get in our way. Stay true.
Oh, that's right. I gotta forbid them to use items.
Training.
Otherwise, we will just run out.
Allow me.
This will be faster if we
This
fight
is how it
together.
is done in Laurent. Win!
On it! Feel strength.
Get out of my way before I break you.
Stronger than you think.
Are you serious? Can you come out of there? My God.
Run! We don't find enemies now.
Oh. That's right.
This will be faster if we fight together.
All of us together.
Come on. Don't hold back. Crosscut. You're gonna feel this one. Crosscut.
I don't think so, not from what I know. Wait, in the original one I evolve Mana Sanctuary.
I can make a difference.
What? You do not change your class until Mana Sanctuary in the original. Oh my God.
Alright, clear your way. Lead to me.
Like, imagine this in the remake here. God. Like making your way all the way to the Mana Sanctuary and change classes there in the remake. I would definitely love to see that, but hell no.
Allow me. I will not hold back.
Get out of my way before I break you.
Run!
Stay true.
Got you! One down! Run! Got you! One down!
Victory is easy with reliable companions.
Get on it! One down! Got you!
I grew up with the winds in these hills. Leave it to me.
Take down the enemy!
We cannot delay.
Alright, clear your way. Leave it to me.
One down! Don't run!
We should continue on our journey as planned.
Now, quick confirmation here, am I actually doing the grind right here? Like, I don't know, but it feels wrong to have to switch these switches around all the time. Yeah, and when you're 38, you're already almost at the final boss. So you're class 2 after actually killing 2 Benevodons. So you're level 17 while fighting Xan B. What? Well, imagine fighting Xan B at level 17 here. I think we would all regret our life's choices if that would be the case.
Take down the enemy.
Get ready! Crosscut!
Like, I don't even think that at level 17 you would be able to pass the, you know, damage check of Xan B or any other enemy for that case when they do their desperation move thingy. You know what I mean?
Let's take it out. Before it does
That would be
more damage.
questionable. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm not convinced that you would even be able to make it this far. Such a low level in this game. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hurry, let's move.
But again, am I doing this grind right? Like, am I walking in the correct circle, so to speak, here? Because somehow this feels wrong.
One down. One down. Got luck.
Yeah, sure, in any percent, fighting the enemies at a lower level would be feasible. Because you're duping serums like a madman then. But nothing glitchless, you don't.
You're gonna feel this one! Crosscut!
One down. Run.
This is not ideal.
Actually, can you do this cycle here backwards? Is that faster?
Alright, I'll clear your way. Leave it to me. Now that's what I call power.
So you can maybe skip them.
Dangerous.
We're already skipping those anyway.
Run! Get out of my way before I break you.
Got you.
Not like this!
One down. Will not lose. Ever.
Yeah, I think it's faster to go the other way.
Allow me. Prepare.
Just because you don't have to press these switches all the time.
One down. Stay through. Got you.
This energy is amazing. I feel so powerful.
My turn. Run. One down. One down.
Next. Bring 'em on. I can handle anything.
We should work together to defeat this threat!
Maybe it's actually fight these guys. Maybe they are worth some experience here. Actually, yeah, you can probably kill them when you have your class strike.
Watch out! Come on. Don't hold back. Crosscut!
Oh, this encounter didn't respawn. Oh, because we skipped one. Ah. Yeah, oh, this is bad. Skip this one here.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Run! Next! Got you!
We overpowered the enemy.
Oh, well, at least these are back.
Hostile entity! Be careful!
One down!
Stay true! That was hardly worth the trouble.
Alright, stay again. So Kevin will be a little bit less powerful now.
Take down the enemy!
Come on.
On it!
I will not hold back! Win!
It's so annoying if they won't let you switch to another character.
On it! One down!
We need Sophit's power now more than ever.
For whatever reason. Let's quickly go to the entrance here.
Power with all this
Fight another battle so the other battles respawn properly again. Because they messed up the cycle just a little bit.
Come on.
Prepared! Run! Got you! One down! Got you!
Oh, come on now. Right at the end he hit me. Of course he did.
Take it out. Where does more damage?
Got you!
Well fought!
Next!
We won admirably.
My turn!
Allow me. Prepare. Win!
On it!
We must continue to triumph.
Dangerous! What's stronger than you think?
Okay.
Next! Good training.
Come on.
My
Get
turn!
ready. Cross cut.
One down!
He's still alive.
On it!
Beefy zombie.
Power now more than
Allow me.
Blast. I can't fight at full power with all this wind.
Menace! Defeat it quickly and move!
This is how it is done in Laurent.
Press the wrong button.
Come on.
Not like this.
On it!
No time to celebrate. Let's get moving.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
One down! Run!
Stay true.
Feel
right. No need to trouble yourself.
Cross cut.
On it! So weak. Could have won alone.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Run!
Allow me.
Let's take it out before it does more damage. Come on. I feel stronger.
All right, we have about 4 minutes, I think. Or rather, in about 4 minutes, we hit level 16 when we grinded in Rabbit Forest.
We won admirably.
So let's see here.
Take down the enemy!
Okay.
We won! Take down the enemy!
Allow me.
On it! Run! One down!
Cross cut. It's just getting started.
Stronger than you think!
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Next! Good training.
Allow me. I will not hold back.
This will be faster if we fight together.
Well fought.
Take this.
No more enemies. Not until next time.
Come on. Out of my way before I break you. Get ready. Cross cut.
Run!
Next.
We won! On it!
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
One down! Run! Next!
We need Sophit's power now more than ever.
Let us work together to
Thank you.
defeat the enemy.
Run! One down!
That's what I call power.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Oh, come on. Couldn't dodge because of the wind stream.
Well fought.
We need Sophit's power.
Allow me. This is how.
Wait! Dangerous!
Okay. Well fought. Victory is easy with reliable companions.
Watch out.
I will not hold back. Win! Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Next!
Take this.
On it!
Alright, I think we can actually continue on here,
It does more damage.
as we can get the rest of the experience along the way.
No time to celebrate. Let's get moving. Watch out!
Don't run! Feel strength.
Robotnik is now following. Well, thank you. Weil ich müde bin auf Deutsch, ich gehe schlafen, eben ein Geschenk machen, dann ins Bett zu guten Nacht. Well, then have a good night's rest. And I hope I will see you soon. And thank you for the follow. Of course. Always appreciate it.
No more enemies.
Actually starting to believe that I should do speedruns more often.
Stronger than you think.
Yeah, I know. It's still appreciated.
Straight through!
You know, follow is a follow.
Next, got you.
Well fought. This energy is amazing. I feel so powerful.
He would probably follow me also if he would be a human.
It's wise to get in our way.
You're welcome. Thank you.
One down. Next.
Bring him on. I can handle anything.
All right.
This will be faster if we fight together.
Time for retreat.
Let's check our stuff here. Now we do have another... Yes, we do. So... I actually want to go ahead and do this with Duran. Because I forgot it last time. No, he doesn't need it yet. But it's good to set it up. And then you guys... check our items, because we do not want that. Definitely do not want that and that. Do want this, do want this, and we want the Mulberg claws. Strategy wise, you are allowed to use items again. And things should be good.
This will be faster if we fight together.
Are you kidding me?
Retreat! Oh,
Yeah.
Should work.
Alright, also Dream Read. And then let's beat Horsipede. Kinda rhymes, doesn't it? Dream Read, beat up Horsipede.
guy in the armor do this?
We have to hurry and save Sylphid.
Got it. We're coming, Sylphid.
This is just a phenomenal start here.
Crosscut!
Could you use the mobile claw on me now? Thank you.
Not like this.
There we go. RCP defeated. Do you guys actually remember at what time I defeated RCP the last time?
Home from those invaders. Thank you all so much for your aid. As Dom Perry suggested, we must utilize the Somnosas in the meadow.
Because I think it was also around this time, but I cannot quite remember. And Duran is missing a little bit of experience here.
Let's move.
Are you kidding me?
Get ready! Cross cuts! I feel stronger.
Who is switching classes?
Alright, this again.
Try to switch your class. Who is switching classes? Try to switch your
This
class.
time I'm selecting the right characters here.
Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class.
Ah, look at this grin. So heartwarming. Alright. I think it is time to assault Laurent. Once more.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Recon it.
All right, I'll clear your way. Leave it to me.
Retreat.
Actually, I totally forgot to activate this statue here. That could have been bad later on.
This will be faster if we fight together.
Retreat.
Allow me.
My turn. No time. Take down the enemy. No time. Don't run.
together to
Alright, back to Laurent here.
We cannot delay.
Actually to the Amazon base.
Get out of my way before I break.
Then to Laurent.
Time for retreat.
Because you just can't go alone and attack that place. That would be probably ridiculous. And let's maybe also spend our skill points here. Because I totally forgot that. Not that it matters at the moment, but they would be good to have, I think.
Now is our hostile insurgents will
Let's
no
also
longer
remember
be
to bring
tolerated
these
in
along.
Citadel. My father will not have died in vain. I will take back this kingdom.
What do we... Yes. What did I give her? I think luck. And for Kevin, it was broken lines. Yes. Broken lines, and what was the other one? Will to fight. Will to fight, yes. And you are getting provoke. And the HP boost. And Reese gets this. This. And sure, this.
Come on.
On it!
Come on.
Alright. Now it's time to do this again.
My turn!
Defenseless. Time for retreat.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to wonder if the developers knew what they are putting us through here.
Take down the enemy! Retreat! On it! Take down the enemy! Got you!
If the difficulty spike here was intended or not.
Weaken the enemy.
Hurry! Let's move!
No. How did these monsters take over our beloved citadel? I cannot forgive Navarro for this atrocity. Time for retreat. Allow me.
Come on.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Run!
Weird. Reese, you okay?
What? Yes. I am fine. We should move on. We cannot delay.
All right. Clear your way.
Defenseless.
Leave it to me.
Time for retreat. We should work together to defeat this threat. Time for retreat.
Take down the enemy!
We cannot delay.
Menace!
Weaken
Defeat
the
it quickly
enemy.
and-
Time for retreat. Hostile entities, be careful.
Run!
On it!
We should work together to defeat this threat. Defenseless.
Got you!
them all on my own. Out of my way before I break you.
Retreat!
Let us work together to defeat the enemy. Allow me. Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
On it!
All right, here we are again. So let's see. Oh, already equipped. I was baking eating. Sorry if I missed questions. Wow. Is it ready though? Whatever you were baking eating. I know, I don't think you actually missed any questions. Let's see here. Alright. If I can make this in about 12 minutes, we should be good.
Wind!
The water put out the flames. You've weakened it.
I will not fall. No.
Oh, that's right. We got our class strikes. Oh, that was quick. It was a pretty good fight, I think. Stun digests dishes sit. Okay. What did I do? Actually, let's just do this. Ouch.
Allow me.
Of course.
Get this! Not again! On it! Here! Try this on for size! Prepared? Like our techniques! Hit it! Don't run! This will take you out!
Allow me. This is how it is done in the... True! Aerial land!
Try this on for size! On it! Watch that! One down! Stronger than you think! What? Ow!
Okay.
Alright, and they are down. So this was actually 7 to 8 minutes faster. Good fight, thank you. So the gust hall grind was 7 to 8 minutes faster than the grind in Rabbit Forest. I actually wouldn't have believed that to be true, to be honest. We still have to do the route to go to Bill and Ben without grinding, so there's still one route I'm going to do now. But so far, the grind in Gust Hall is about 7 to 8 minutes faster than if you would do it in Rabbit Forest after getting the minor mallet. At least from my testing tonight. Because if I made my splits correctly here, I think we defeated Bill and Ben or made this safe here at about the, you know, somewhere between the 57 to 58 minute mark. And now we made the whole deal in about 52 minutes. My plan would be to kill Genova, grind, get class 2 and go back, fight Bill and Ben. Oof. But if you would fight Genova first, you would have to go all the way back to Gust Hall to class change and then all the way back through Laurent. I don't know if that would be feasible. Because Bill and Ben are just right past Genova. Or Zenoa as it is called here. Exactly, but when you think those places are not that far from one another, also you use exit ropes. Oh, that's right, yes. I totally forgot about ropes. Yeah, I see. Huh. But you still would lose like, I think 2 minutes or so just to get into Gust Hall, to class change and get back out again. Use a magic rope? Sure. I can do that. I think you can, but to be honest, I never used an exit rope, and no. You see, I can't use it. But maybe you could use it before you defeat Bill and Ben? As I think once you defeat them, there are no more enemies here, so it doesn't count as a dungeon anymore. Yeah, see, all the enemies are gone. Now, it doesn't count as a dungeon anymore because no enemies are here. But, you know, we have to go through here a third time anyway, so I can check then. That's no problem. It might still be possible. So let's just go ahead and reload our save in Rabbit Forest here. But actually let me set up the timer again. Yep. And then we do this. And skip ahead. And pause it. Alright. So. Third run for tonight. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah. So yeah. A rush straight to Bill and Ben. So I will move a few steps here before I start the timer, just because it is already at 4 seconds and I do not know how to properly reset it, so let's start it here. Alright, this will be a doozy. And I actually do not know why I waited all this time to do this one last. Because I think it will be the most taxing and is quite late already. Honestly, when you see how packed the mobs are in Laurent and how much they give experience, this might be a gain of time. Well, you might have a point there. But then again, the mobs there are like really, really powerful, you know? Oh, that's right, yeah, I didn't use any cookies here. So what would your plan be? Yeah, I was just going to ask that if you would use the cookie before Harsipede, then leg it over to Genova, kill it while the cookie is still active, and then grind the rest out in Laurent. Go back to Ghost Hall, class change, and then beat up Bill and Ben.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Interesting.
Good choice.
I had wanted this.
Come again.
Actually, I haven't thought of that. Like doing it the way you described.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Nice. This is useful.
Come again.
I prefer Zenkai grind a little bit on Laurent. Start the fight of Genova right before the cookie expires. Ah, I see. Oh yeah, because the effect of the cookie stays on as long as you enter the fight while the cookie is active, right? Yeah. Well, I guess we may have to test out yet a fourth possibility.
This'll be faster if we fight together.
No time.
This'll be faster if we fight together.
We cannot delay. This is my fight. No need to. Time for retreat.
Gonna try tomorrow and smash to the ground run as usual. Well, then good luck with that.
Hostile entities, be careful. We cannot delay.
To be honest, I'm just curious how much of a drain on my resources the fight against Bill and Ben will be here. because not only will I be 6 levels lower, I also won't have changed my class.
What? The wind statue is...
Oh no! Someone might be
Wait, that isn't right. I will probably gain a level or two on Hasipede.
This wind is a deterrent. We have to get past it.
I don't think we can force our way through here. Looks like we gotta use our heads to solve this.
Ha!
Get out of my way before I break you.
No time.
Wait, no, I'm just confusing myself.
Hostile entities, be careful! We cannot delay!
Watch out!
Get this! We must continue to triumph!
All of us together.
We cannot delay! Time for retreat!
Actually, is it nighttime? Yeah, it is.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy!
Retreat! Let's take it out before it does more damage. Get ready! Cross cut!
That felt good.
Okay. We must continue to triumph.
Here I need to turn the crystal. You can run through the wind with a calculated jump. Okay, but is that allowed in glitchless? Like, as far as I understood the rules that Bowie laid down, you are supposed to play the game how it's meant to be played. It's not a glitch. Well, fair enough. Yeah, it's not a glitch, I guess. Yeah. Well, for the time, I think I do not want to risk it, but yeah, well. We'll see. What do I want here? Yes, spirit. And he is fine the way he is. Anything to equip? I don't think so. Yeah, you can take that. Strategy. Strategy seems to be fine. Should attack other enemies though. Items. Yes, items. Don't want that. Don't want that. Definitely do not want that on this fight. Want this, and of course the mobile claw. All right. So many restrictions, bitch, please. Well, the rules are the rules, aren't they? I mean, they wouldn't be the rules if they wouldn't be the rules. If you catch my drift here. Yeah, we can't do that yet. Alright. Let's fight her. Again.
What? That guy in the armor do this? We had to hurt.
What do I want to do here? Yes, I want to do this. Got confused there for a second.
Save Sylphid.
Got it. We're coming, Sylphid.
Allow me.
Come on. This is bad.
Here, on it!
Allow me.
Come on.
On it! Stay true! Stay true!
Already into supersonic, huh? Well, fine by me. See your grave you're digging?
Stronger than you think!
Alright, just keep doing that. I'm fine with that.
Come on. Don't hold back.
In NES version, this boss fight is full RNG. She can last 8 seconds or 2 minutes. Ouch. Well, yeah, you know, as long as she keeps doing that, I'm totally fine with it.
Here it goes.
Use this!
Because this just lets me beat her up.
Stronger than you think!
Yeah. Holy fuck the luck you have, yeah. I mean, I don't think that this fight could have gone any better. Like, seriously. This was like godlike RNG. Like, seriously. I mean... If Bill and Ben behave the same way, I won't complain.
Reclaim my home from those invaders. Thank you all so much for your
Like at all.
As Dom Perry suggested.
But I
we
don't
must
think they will.
utilize the Somnosis in the meadow.
I mean, I probably just used up all the luck I'm going to have from here on out, so... Expect the coming minutes to be painful.
Quickly and move! Retreat!
Like, very, very painful.
Hostile entity! Be careful!
Retreat.
Oh, you can actually pick the dream read up now without having to trigger this fight here.
No time!
That is nice.
Take it out before it does more damage.
Allow me. This is my fight. No need to trouble yourselves. Time for retreat.
I mean, it seems like, you know, that the RNG in this fight might have translated a little bit from the SNES version. I mean, just said yourself that the fight against her can last 8 seconds or 2 minutes. And in this version, you know, she can just decide that she wants to supersonic you. And then you pummel her to death repeatedly. No questions asked.
All right, we'll clear your way. Leave some.
We cannot delay.
This way.
Take down the enemy!
Time for retreat.
Alright then. Now for the painful part. Now I gotta remember to check if we can use the rope.
Now is our chance. Hostile insurgents will no longer be tolerated in Citadel Laurent. My father will not have died in vain. I will take back this kingdom.
Yeah, I just have to be careful that I do not actually use it. Because that wouldn't mess with my timing here.
It is unwise to get in our way. We cannot delay.
Save before? Yeah, maybe. Probably would be a prudent idea. Alright. Pain begins here.
Come on.
Oh. Actually dodged all of them this time.
Stronger than ever.
No. How did these monsters take over our beloved Citadel? I cannot forgive Navarro for this atrocity.
All of us together. No time.
Oh, rope. Rope. Nope, can't use it here.
Reese, you okay?
What?
So maybe
I am fine.
We should move on.
in the building back there. Nope, it's grayed out. You can't use the rope.
All right. Clear your
You'd
way.
have to walk all the way back to the entrance.
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move.
Time for retreat. Hostile entities, be careful.
Retreat. All of us together. Retreat. On it.
Get out of my way before I break you.
Stronger than you think.
Well fought.
Weak. Could have won alone.
Now I actually believe I do want to fight one fight here. Just because Reese is about to gain a level. And I do very much would like to have that.
On it.
Stay true.
I can't get in. All right. Clear your
Alright, both Duran and Reese gained a level, so
We should work together.
that is good.
Retreat.
And of course it changes to daytime just before we get to the bosses here. Yeah, well, sorry about that, but you definitely cannot rob out of here. It's just not possible. Yeah. Nothing. Nothing as well. Strategy. Other enemies. Yes, yes. Okay, that is all. Okay, good. Guess I do not want the Earth coin, but I do want the Poseidon claws. And with that, we are good to go. Alright. Level 15. Oh, Dream Reach. Definitely want to use a Dream Reach. Thanks for testing. Yeah, no problem. Now let's see how this will go down here.
Wind!
The water put out the flames. You've weakened it.
I will not fall! Not like this!
Got you covered!
You're stronger than you think!
I will not fall!
Ah.
Allow me! This is how it is done in Laurent! Wind!
Here it goes! No! That's better. Back.
Ellie,
I will never give up! I will not fall!
Prepared?
Use this!
Ah. Alright, there goes the Noah. I think this was still easy enough. And now for the main event.
Weird attack.
Hoo, 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 hoo. Dude, do something else. Alright.
Let me out.
Stronger than you think!
Everyone.
Dude,
Let's end it.
what the hell? What is this? What? Can somebody tell me what's going on here? What the hell? I think I broke the AI or something there. Because that can't be normal.
Again.
Try this on for size.
Use this.
That's better.
Stronger than you think. No. Take that.
Alright. Pain part 2.
Stay true.
Try this on for size.
Allow me. Prepare.
Too much for you. This will take you out. Take this cut. Like our try this on for size. Take that. Stronger than you think.
I will not fall.
Like our techniques.
Here.
Yeah.
This will take you out. Take this. Come on. Get ready. Cross cut. Take that.
Here.
Don't hold back. Like our techniques. Cross cut. Like our techniques. Like our techniques. What? On it.
Ellie,
Cut coming.
I will never give up.
Here goes. This will take you out.
Stay true.
Prepared. This will take you out. Run.
Use this. Allow me. I will not hold back.
One down. Run. On it. Run.
Allow prepare.
Come on. Techniques. Cross cut.
Hey, seriously, got out of that. Alright, done. They are done. Yeah.
You'll regret this.
Alright, so far, that is half an hour faster. But, of course, we also have to go back to Ghost Hall now. So we have to add that time. Can I actually do that here somehow. Yeah, I mean, this is all stuff that we would have to do in each of the other routes anyway. So I won't start the timer now. Just once I am out of Laurent and in Gust Hall again, I will time that, because we do have to add that time to going back. Actually, are we level 18 now? Didn't check. No, we are level 17.
Agents who invaded Palo Port.
Belladonna is gone. So I assume they're no longer under her spell.
Good. We can take a boat or swim. I'm good at swimming.
But we should be able to get these experience points in Gust Hall.
Or take down the enemy. No time.
Alright, I will start the timer now, because here starts a point where we have to add the time. As that little path we walked along, we had to walk in the other routes as well.
Take down the enemy.
That was hardly worth the trouble. We should work together to defeat this threat. We overpowered the enemy.
Watch out. One down. Get you.
Stay true.
Will not lose. Ever. Stronger than you
Fight
think.
together.
One down.
Okay. With this strength, I can make a difference.
Oh, please don't tell me that Duran isn't going to make level 18 again.
We have improved greatly.
Oh god, Duran! How can this be possible?
Come on. You're gonna feel this one!
All of us together.
Crosscut! I feel stronger.
Jesus Christ.
Take down the enemy.
Yeah, I don't want to fight you guys now.
Take down the enemy.
Run!
Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class. Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class. Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class.
Yeah, but looking at the time here, I think this is indeed a massive improvement. There's just not gonna be any denying that. All right, skill points. Yeah. What did I get for Reese again? I think it was Magic Smash, right? No, it was this. It was this. Also get this now. And for Kevin, it was up to Broken Line. Lines, and it was Will to Fight. And you were getting HP boost, and what else did I put on you? Sure. And you were getting this, and of course, I think it was Banish. Yeah. This one, yeah. Alright. Now we just have to get out of Gust Hall again before we can go ahead and stop the timer here.
Retreat! Get out of my way before I break you. Retreat! Run! All right, we'll clear your way. Leave it to me. Retreat!
Now we'll just make a little save here. A couple of seconds lost. Shouldn't be too bad. And once the loading screen here finishes, we can stop the timer. All right, so about 7.5 minutes we have to add to the time if we just go and rush for Bill and Ben. But still, it took us 28, yeah, let's say 29 minutes. So that is about, let's just say 38 minutes in total. So yeah, that is a good 20 minutes faster. No, yeah, it is 20 minutes faster than the grind in Rabbite Forest, and about 13 to 14 minutes faster than the grind in Dust Hall. Now, we are of course 2 levels lower than during the other routes, so we can't forget that. We also probably have a lot less money, so the money route is going to be tighter. Actually, let's check that. So we have 6,855 lucre now. How much do we have with the gust hall grind? The more you go, the less XP gap will be hard to recover. I think I get what you mean by that, but could you elaborate a little bit more? So we have 11,000, nearly 12,000 here, so that is about 5,000 lucre more by doing the gust hall grind. And with the rabbite forest grind, we have also about as much, although I did buy an armor piece for Duran here that I didn't buy in the other ones, so yeah. The gust hall grind and the rabbite forest grind would be on par just about with the money. Well, the boss enemies give more and more experience, so what we have 200 experience at Denker is nothing when you're at, I don't know, Ludger for example. Yeah. So are you trying to say that it is going to be faster to level up in the later areas, or that when the enemies are higher level than you, that you get more experience? Did you get more experience when the enemy level is higher? The grind of past become useless the more yeah, that's definitely true. If you grind early on in the game, you grind peanuts to what you can grind later on in the game. That is correct. So the later in the run you can place the grind, the more it will pay off. Yeah. That is correct. Well, I mean, if we are going to do it this way, we I don't know if we definitely have to grind later on, but the Benevodons are going to be painful if we are not class 3 while fighting, well, at least the latter half of them. Grinding before Bill and Ben is essential. Personally, you don't. You did 2 Benevodons at class 3. Ooh. But when you say 2 Benevodons, does that include Zabelfar? Or do you mean 2 Benevodons of the initial 7? You don't include Zabelfar. Okay, so you do 5 Benevodons at class 2, and then 2 and Zabelfar at class 3. But you might change your route a little. Ah. Yeah. But to do this, you really need a strong team composition mid-game. Yeah, definitely. You can't just wing that here. Like saber buff, defense down boss, huge damage dealer. Well, if you need a saber buffer, defense down debuffer, and a huge damage dealer, while I present you my team. Because I died with Reese carry damage. Reese was your main damage dealer? Is that what you're trying to say? You tried, okay. Doesn't sound like it worked out. It sucks. Smash to the ground. Oh, I see. Actually, let me put the chat box a bit higher, I think. Just so people can actually read what you're typing here. So I'll try something new next round. Yeah, sure. But I'm actually kind of on board with this team, to be honest. Like, I do believe I have all my bases covered here. I mean, yeah, I do not have a healer, but let's see how much that will bite me in the ass later on. Early to mid Kevin, late Duran. Oh, you mean damage wise? That in the early mid game Kevin will carry you, and in the late game Duran. Yes, I think it's potential. Oh, definitely. I mean, in my casual run, like, of course, it was my casual run, so take that with a bit grain of salt. But Duran shredded things. Not like fucking Reese. Well, I mean, I always think of her as her main role to be a buffer or debuffer, depending if you go light or dark, with a bit of DPS on the side. I mean, she does respectable damage, but it's just not on par with, say, Duran or Kevin. Like, those two, I would say, are the, you know, heavy melee damage dealers in this game now. Kevin might still have a slight edge, but Duran, I think, just has more buffs all around. Like with saber magic and all that stuff. To exploit weaknesses and all that jazz. I can't really talk about Charlotte and Hawkeye, to be honest, because I haven't played with them as much. So I don't know about them. I think some people really are starting to pick up on Charlotte this time around. As far as I ask, Hawk is terrible. He's a debuffer at best. Ah. Who are you talking to? If I might ask. Just the Speedrun Discord, or someone in particular you were talking to about how terrible Hawkeye is? Oh, you're talking to Discord, alright. With the boys, yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised. What I did here now is I checked my inventory on the Rabbit Forest grind, and this is my inventory on the, you know, going straight to Bill and Ben. And I actually think that my items are nearly identical. I think I counted something like 37 candies, 25 chocolates, and 16 cup of wishes on my save where I grinded before Bill and Ben. And, you know, that is just a few candies, chocolates, and 1 cup of wish more, which is kind of surprising. So I actually thought that, you know, going into Genova and Bill and Ben at the lower level would be a huge drain on the resources here, but it actually really wasn't. Can it become useless at the point? Yeah, definitely. But like I said, I haven't planned out my route completely yet, so I will just following your maps and picking up like every recovery item that was marked somewhere. So this is probably all the candies you can get up to this point here. So yeah, sure, those might be way too much. You can definitely drop some. I'm not so sure about the chocolates though, because I do believe that they have value up until the end game, and we are still far away from that, so might be worth it to keep collecting those. We recently finished planning your route. Oh. But my boy Dan is gonna run now, and he told me he has a sick ride rounding. I'm very curious. Oh. But modify your route. So is he going to run right now? He opened the stream at the moment you pronounced now, so yes. Wow, that is impeccable timing, I would say. But if he's starting his stream now, it will probably take him quite a while till he gets to his grind point, huh? Yes, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, it's half past midnight where I live, and I do have work tomorrow, so as much as I would like to join you guys, I think I might just, you know, say hello in his stream, because why the hell not? But go to bed shortly after. Maybe just post the results of our experiment here in the Discord and have the other guys have a look at it. Thanks for experimentation though. Yeah, it was a pleasure, you know. I mean, if it can help any of us route things better, get a better time, why the hell not? I mean, that's why we do this stuff, right? To make this run the best run it can be. You might tell me about the route or stream, it depends. Well, I will keep my eyes open then. Because I actually believe that Bowie is going to stream his run tomorrow evening. That is Thursday evening. And I was actually going to try my hand at the one on Friday. So the day after tomorrow. Because I do have a little bit more time then. And I think the run is probably going to take about 5 to 6 hours or so. I don't know, we shall see. Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, they haven't been this many runs submitted yet as far as I can tell, and we're still trying to figure everything out here, so I think it's still going to be a wild ride until we all settled on an optimal way to do things. So still lots of improvements to be done. Let's look at that backside for a moment here. Gonna see my mouse now. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, sure. It was a pleasure. Thank you for sticking around. And I guess we will see each other soon then. Okay. Yeah, you know. They also all look good from behind. As strange as that may sound. Yeah, bye. See you around. Until next time or so. Alright, and with that, I think I'm going to actually stop the stream now. And I will go to bed. And I will see every one of you, like I said multiple times now, on Friday. So, once again, thank you guys for sticking around. And have a good night's sleep. Until then. Bye bye.